machine.
Watson, we have a mystery to solve.
I'm on it, boss.
It's the mystery of the Canyonlands. There's a missing exhibit.
There's a missing exhibit? That's awful.
Well, we are off to southeastern Utah, near the town of Moab, to discover what's wrong.
What does it look like?
A colorful landscape eroded into countless canyons, mesas, buttes by the Colorado River and the Green River.
What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Now, here we are. Let's investigate.
I'll collect some dirt samples.
I'll ask that tourist what she thinks. What do you think?
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good, young chap. Is there anything you know about these Canyonlands and the lost exhibit?
Well, all I really know is there are 4 major districts in the park. The island in the sky, the needles, the maze, and the rivers themselves.
I got the rock samples. Here. They're all completely sediment. Most of the rock in the Canyonlands today come from distant mountain ranges. The rock was broken down and carried here by wind and water, creating
deposits that eventually became distinct layers of sedimentary rock. I'm a genius.
whatever.
Well, we need to find out what the district of the Canyonlands are missing.
Well, maybe the rivers are dried out. Let's go check those. A couple minutes later at the Green River.
Well, we know that the river district isn't missing.
We can definitely tell there are millions of years of effect from the erosion. Look how it's carved the channel out of the rock layers deposited nearly 300 million years ago.
Yeah, whatever. Let's move on to the next exhibit. But first, let's go swimming.
Island in the sky.
You know, for an island in the sky, I was expecting floating islands from Avatar. This isn't as high up as the movie.
Much of the areas here are deposited by sea level. The average elevation in the Canyonlands is about 5,000 feet above sea level.
Well, doesn't look like there's any missing exhibit here. Next.
Dang.
This is the Maze District.
It looks really confusing.
Just like how confusing the whole base of the Canyonlands is.
What do you mean?
Well, this park is a major region called the Colorado Plateau. About 20 million years ago, movement in the Earth's crust began to alter the landscape of North America. That built the plateau. Some geologists think that it has risen about 10,000 feet since the uplift began.
Well, Watson, we aren't here to hear you mumble. We are here to express my brilliance.
Well, there's only one more district left, so it must be the Needles that's missing.
What the heck are we waiting for?
Well, there's only one more district left, and we're here at the Needles, and the Needles are still here. The Needles build up from wind erosion, from storms, and getting off mountains and many, many other landforms. Just build up and build up and build up. The Needles are here.
I don't know. One of them shouldn't be here. Whoa! Earthquake!
What the heck was that?
Maybe it's an uplift.
No, because those movements also create cracks where melted rock rises. They then cool in some places before reaching the surface, creating pockets of harder igneous rock within the surrounding sedimentary layers. Eventually, erosion exposes them, creating these mountain ranges.
Whoa, aftershock.
It couldn't have been that. Plus, I felt nothing.
Oh, wait. Maybe I'm just hungry.
Well, let's go eat.
So let's go over some things. What did you learn from reading the signs?
Well, at the rivers, I learned that as the area rose, rivers that once deposited sediment on the lowlands began to remove it from the emerging plateau. The rivers began curving into the geological layered cake.
I could go for some cake.
Exposing buried sediments and creating the canyons of the Canyonlands Park.
But it still doesn't explain the missing exhibit.
Well, the rivers aren't the only force of erosion.
For all teas and crumpets, spit it out, man.
Ooh.
Wait, there's no exhibit missing.
You're downstairs.
Wait, there's no exhibit missing. I must have read the text wrong.
And that's the end of the Sherlock Holmes and Watson investigation.
Look at me, pointing at me. Shenandoah.
Say wait, there's no exhibit missing.
Say it!
It!
Stop!
Burn!
That there is that
Cut.
15.
Cut!
I don't want to cut.
Stop! This is the Maze District.
I messed up.
Let's go over some things. What did you learn from reading the signs?
Well, at the rivers, I learned that there is
Cut.
Wait, there's no exhibit missing.
What is so funny?
She went earthquake! And then he's like, whoa!